morning. Welcome back to our English session. Hope you all understood my previous video. Yes, what we have seen in our previous video? Yes, very good. So we have seen about tsunami. Is it? Yes. Have you all completed your worksheet? Very good. Okay. So in the last lesson, that is in the last previous classes, we have floated in the waves. We have floated in the sea. Here we are going to fly in the sky. Okay. So in the previous class we have floated in the sea. Here we are going to fly in the sky. How to fly in the sky? How can we fly? Yes, we are going to fly in the jet. Okay. Do you all like to fly in the sky? Yes, very good. Come, let's fly. Yes. Here we have a poem. Okay, here we are having a poem. So when we see a poem, we should imagine. Okay. So here flying in the sky means we should imagine ourselves like flying in the sky. So that time we can enjoy the poem. Okay. So here this poem is geography lesson. Okay, the poem is geography lesson written by the poet Zulfikar Ghosh. Zulfikar Ghosh. So Zulfikar Ghosh is he's a Pakistan poet. Okay, he is a Pakistan poet and he was an essayist, poet, novelist. Okay, he has written novels also. And his period is 1935 to 2009. 1935 to 2009. Actually, he is a Pakistan poet, but in 2004 he became the citizen of US. Okay, so in 2004 he changed himself as a citizen of US. Okay, so he has written a poem geography lesson. He has used a simple language and it is very easy to read. And he just in this poem he just explained his some of his own experience. Okay. Yes. Okay. So in the lesson itself we saw tsunami. So tsunami is waves. That is a giant waves. Which killed many of the people. I said that time in the conclusion we have seen. So we should help the people who are suffered. I said I told you. So so we should be ready to help the people who are suffered. Okay. Okay. Let's see what he is telling in this geography lesson. Okay. Geography is nothing. If we want to know about our earth, if we want to know about our earth, what we do? We just go through the geography. If we want to know about our past, we just go for the history. If we want to know about our plants, that we just go through the science. So like this here, we are going to know about the earth. Okay. Have you all seen the earth picture? Globe. Have you seen the globe? Yes, good. Okay, here the poet is going to tell us about his experience. He is going to share his experience with us. So in this he has concentrated on three parts. That is, in this he has explained the picture of city, how the city is. He just explained the picture of city. Okay, and then logic of geography. Logic, why this thing happened. There is a logic. Okay, whatever happens in the earth, there is a logic for that. So he is telling about the logic of geography. And then human. He is telling about the human's narrow mind. He is telling the humans narrow mind. Why these people similar like this, like that he has shared some of few of the things. Okay, yes, let's see. When the just I read the poem first, afterwards we can see the explanation. See your page number 34. When the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. Just underline that word sprang. When the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. Seeing it scaled 6 inches to the mile, there seemed an inevitability. Underline the inevitability. There seemed an inevitability about what on ground had looked haphazard. Underline that haphazard. Unplanned and without style when the jet sprang into the sky. Okay? See, I read this passage again. When the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had, seeing it scaled 6 inches to the mile. There seemed an inevitability about what on ground had looked haphazard, unplanned and without style when the jet sprang into the sky. See, the poet used that line when the jet sprang into the sky in the two places, that is in the starting of that passage stanza and then the ending of the stanza. Okay, just note it, I tell you afterwards. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, next stanza, when the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities where the rivers ran and why the valleys were populated. The logic of geography that land and water attracted man was clearly delineated. Underline that word delineated. When the jet reached 10,000 feet. Yes, again I read the stanza. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities where the rivers ran and why the valleys were populated. The logic of geography that land and water attracted man was clearly delineated when the jet reached 10,000 feet. Yes, children, see in the second stanza also, see the poet used the first line at the end of the stanza also. When the jet reached 10,000 feet. So in the first stanza, he used that line when the jet sprang into the sky. Okay, he used this line in the beginning of the stanza as well as the ending of the stanza. In the next stanza also, he used that when the jet reached the 10,000 feet. He used these lines in the beginning of the stanza as well as the ending of the stanza. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. But it was difficult to understand that the men on the earth found causes to hate each other, to build walls across cities and to kill. From that height, it was not clear. Why? Again, I read this stanza. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. But it was difficult to understand that the men on the earth found causes to hate each other, to build walls across cities and to kill. from that height it was not clear. Why? So he has completed this poem with a question. Okay, let's see what's that question. Yes, children. I hope you all understood, and I think you get one idea about this poem. Okay, let's see the explanation of the poem. When the jet sprang into the sky. So here I told you sprang. I told you to underline that word sprang. Sprang, is it? So here sprang is flew. Flew. Sprang. Flew. Fly, flew. Past tense of fly. So when the jet sprang into the sky. So when the jet flew into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. So actually, he is traveling by the jet. Okay, the poet is traveling by the jet. So while traveling, whatever he experienced, that only he is sharing here. So when the jet sprang into the sky, it was clear why the city had developed the way it had. So when it flew, I was clear why this city is developed in this way. Why this city have these things. That and all I was clear. Seeing it scaled 6 inches to the mile. So when it reached the 6 inches. So when we measured in the scale, we get that 6 inch now. So like that when the flat, that is when the jet flew in that 6 inches, that is the difference between the ground and the flight. So when there was the difference of 6 inch, okay, there seemed had developed the way it had. So when it was in the distance of 6 inch from the ground, when the jet was in the distance of 6 inch from the ground, I had a clear view that why this city had this way, why this city is in this way, developed the way it had. So it is developed, the city is developed. So in this way it was developed. So I understood that. There seemed an inevitability. I told you to underline that word inevitability. That is, inevitability is nothing, can't be avoided. Okay, can't be avoided. There seemed an inevitability about what on ground had looked haphazard. Haphazard is without plan. Okay, haphazard is without plan or without any order. Unplanned and without style when the jet sprang into the sky. So here what he is telling in this first stanza, when there was a distance between distance of 6 inch between the jet and the ground, he was not come to any conclusion. So why this city is in this way? So nothing, it is not shown to him clearly. Okay, he is thinking why it is in this way. There is no plan. Without planning, it was situated like that. He was thinking. Okay, because it is a small, little bit only high from the ground. So you just imagine you just imagine that we used to go some temples, no, some mountain like Marudamalai, okay, Tirupati. It's when we go there, if you go just a little bit, we can't find any difference between the ground and the place where we are traveling. But if you go to the top, that time what we know, we can see that city well, is it? So when it is a short distance, we can't see the city properly. When it is higher, okay, you can see the city very well. By standing on that mountain, we can see that city clearly. We can see all the houses and the river, everything we can see. Is it that only is telling? When he reached a little bit distance distance from the ground, he can't find any much difference. Okay. Yes. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, so now the distance between the ground and the jet is 10,000. First it was 6-inch feet. First it was 6-inch feet and then we reached 1,000. 10,000. 10,000 feet. Now he is reaching the 10,000 feet. That is the difference between the ground and the jet is 10,000 feet. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, it was clear why the country had cities, where the rivers ran, and why the valleys were populated. So now he is able to see how this city is planned, how it is situated, and where the rivers are from, where the rivers are running. Okay. And why the valleys were populated. So why these valleys were populated? Why these valleys were populated. So just see, if people are staying in a place means how it should be. They should need water. For their work they need water. So that near the valleys people just started to stay. Okay, there they got the good land as well as water facilities. Okay, because the rivers, they have the rivers there. Aside, so that the valleys were populated. So this is the logic. The logic of geography. So the poet is telling, so this is the logic of the geography. That land and water attracted man was clearly delineated. So I told you to underline the word delineated. So that is displayed, that is shown. Okay, shown or displayed. So from this we can know, because the man were attracted by the land and the water. Okay, the man were attracted by land and water, so that he started to settle in valleys, so that these valleys are populated. When the jet reached 10,000 feet, so he is again telling the first line, when the jet reached 10,000 feet. Okay, can you identify these two stanzas? Can you differentiate these two? Yes, sir. First, when he was in the 6-inch feet. Okay, that is the difference. That is the distance between the ground and the jet. When it was 6-inch feet, he didn't find any much difference. Okay, he was unable to see anything, why it is located like this or why this happened like that. He was unable to judge anything. But when he reached 10,000 feet, when the distance between the jet and the ground was 10,000 feet, he was able to know. So this is the way. So that the land is situated like this. Okay, and so the rivers are there. The river is running this side, so that the valleys are populated. So people need, the main thing for the men is water and land. Okay, so in valleys the men got water and land, so that he stayed there. That's why it is populated, more populated while comparing with other lands. Okay, so these are the things he judged by the 10,000 feet travel. When the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round. So when the jet rose 6 miles high, so now it is 6 miles high. Okay, now the distance between the jet and, yes, between the jet and, yes, very good, between the ground. So when he is traveling in 6 miles distance, he is telling, when the jet rose 6 miles high, it was clear the earth was round. So now he understood that the earth was round. So by traveling, he is seeing, while flying in the jet, he just looked down. Okay, when he looked down, he was able to see that the earth was round and that it had more sea than land. So in our land we have most of the part as water. Okay, so if you see the globe, okay, have you seen the globe? So if you see the globe, so most of the places will be in blue color. Okay, so the blue color places are mentioned as water. The green color parts are the land. So if you see that globe, most of the places will be covered with the color blue. Okay, that is mostly 70%. Okay, so in our earth 70% is water. Okay, so in our earth 70% of the place is covered by the water, so that it is look like blue. Most we have that majority color blue in our globe. Okay, and then it had more sea than land. So we have the water more than the land. This and all he is knowing by traveling the 6 miles. But it was difficult to understand that the men on the earth found causes to hate each other, to build walls across cities and to kill. From that height, it was not clear. Why? So what he is asking here? But all the things were clear to him. Why this earth is in this shape? Why these cities are situated like this? Why the river is here? Why the land is here? Why the valley is populated? All the things he know now. Okay, he got answer for all these things. But only one question is still remaining and he didn't get answer for that question. What's that question? It was difficult to understand that the men on the earth, the people who is living in the earth found causes, found reasons. Okay, found causes means found reasons to hate each other. Okay, so why these people are hating others? Why this person, each other they are hates? Okay, why do they hate? That only his question. He is not able to get answer for this question. Even though he is in that high, he was not able to get answer for this question. Why these men hate each other? To build walls across cities and to kill. So when he is in the high, it is shown clearly. So when there is a city, when there is a space between one city and another city, there was a wall. They had a wall, and in that they are having that. It is called as the border. Okay, like we are having no India border, Pakistan border, having no. So like that, they are having a border. Why this border is there? Or everyone are same. Why do they separated it by the wall? When there is a wall, that time only we are having the clashes among us. Is it? So if that wall is not there, no one can say that is India, that is Pakistan. When that wall is there, when we have separated it by a border, that time only we are saying that side people are Pakistan, this side people are India. So we are saying that not only between the countries, between the states also. I said, so that time what we are doing, we just have a guard. We just have some soldiers to guard our country. So that soldiers, if any people enter into that border, to that country, or that people enter into our country, what happened? There will be a fight. Okay, so in our previous lesson we have seen now that soldier, do you remember? Jim. So he was a soldier, head of the soldiers, and they were talking about that fight. I said they were talking about the war. I said, so that only happens. Okay, so he's asking, why there is a wall between two countries? Why the cities were separated by the wall? Why the people are seeing from a cause, seeing reason for kill others? So this is a unknown. For this question I didn't get answer. Like that he is telling. To build walls across cities and to kill. From that height it was not clear why. So even though I am in that height, for this question I am not getting answer. It is not clear to me why it is happened. Okay, that only he is asking. Yes children, do you understand? Yes, I hope you can identify the difference between the distances. Okay. So when it is in 6-inch distance, 6-inch feet, he is not finding any much difference. When it is 10,000 feet, he is able to see, he is able to find. So this is the location. So the city should be located in this way. This should be the shape that and all he is learning, and he is assuming that. So why these valleys were populated, all these things he got the answer. By traveling it, he got the answer. So, but even though he is in the high position, he was not able to get answer for the question why these people are fighting together. They should be quiet. No, they can be friendly. Why are they fighting like this? Okay, this is the question he is asking. Okay, yes. What do you understand from this? Yes. We can get answer for anything, but we can't get answer for the thing why the people are fighting together. See, sometimes there would not be any reason. Okay, everything will be going in a general, even in among our friends. Okay, everything will be going in a smooth way. Suddenly, there would not be any reason. Suddenly, there will be a clash between the two. Okay, so after it was over, if you think, why do we fought with him? What is the reason? Like that we will be thinking. So without any reason, we are just fighting with others. So we should not fight with others. We should be friendly with others. We should kind. Okay. So these were the things we are learning in this poem. Yes. You just go through this poem and do your worksheets. Let's meet in our next session. Thank you. Bye bye. Take care.